Happiness, Father, I want you. Roblin Bailey, Father. Roblin Bailey, how's that trust fund going, bro? Oh, does anyone know where the Bailey family got their money? Thoughts on John Romano? Well, I heard he called Lenny a very bad name. A name I don't even like to use because it's very cruel and insensitive. It starts with an R, and it's generally a slur for people that are a little slow in the classroom. Very mean name. I don't like to use it. But I heard he called Lenny the R word, and I haven't seen the clip. Um, so, I'd like to stick up for Lenny unconditionally, but I just can't because some of the things Lenny's been known to say, like if Lenny was going into his typical nonsense, that 13 is the perfect age for a woman to become a wife, and someone called him the R word, I would have to say that was justified. I'm video games. I'm not teaching anybody a lesson in the ring. Oh my God. Jay, you are a saint compared to Lenny. Well, yeah. I don't really care about Lath. I mean, come on, who really cares about Leo longevity? And from it doesn't sound like he beat the shit out of her. It I I think 40 years ago there probably wouldn't even have been a police report. The cops probably would have separated them, told old Leo, go get a hotel room. I think the courts get too involved. I mean, if a man hauls off and punches a woman in the face, it's going to be real obvious, and then the scumbag should go to jail. But if you show up and the woman's not really fucked up, like he hit me, but she looks fine, that's bullshit. That is complete bullshit. Uh, uh, Leo is a psycho. Yeah, I believe that. Muslim men, man, they're very strange about their women. They view them as property, which I'm against. It's a beautiful day in Florida. If this pool was not heated, I would not be in here. How much testosterone are you taking, Jay? I haven't done a shot in 4 weeks, but I still am getting leaner by the day. Oh. I'm not going back to work until Sunday. So I was thinking maybe pin some testosterone tomorrow morning as a pre-workout. Because, I think that even if you don't have to be using water-based suspension or test propionate for a little bit of testosterone to get into your bloodstream. If you do a shot of cypionate or a shot of enthanate, you're going to get a small amounts released into the bloodstream rather quickly. I'm not saying it's going to be a surge, but you're going to get small amounts rather quickly. I have no idea what charges have been filed against him. I don't really care. I don't want to waste this live stream talking about Leo. I feel a shot of test within an hour. That's right. A few steel reserves and I'll be, fuck it. I'm doing a full 3 cc's. Don't be a pussy. Would you do a live stream with Lenny? Not right now. I mean, not in anytime soon. Running to apologize because Chuck E. Cheese is about to expose every live. Uh, really? Oh. 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 Thoughts on Mr. G extending the olive branch and Lenny rejecting him? I don't know. Lenny's not very smart. Yeah, expose what? I mean, all the worst things I've ever said on a live stream have already been exposed. There's nothing else out there that hasn't already been leaked. So, Father, thoughts on Cestanon, 250, Anavar, and Winnie as a first cycle. I wouldn't recommend doing two orals at the same time unless you're getting on a bodybuilding stage. Uh, Unless you're cutting for a show, why would you ever do two orals? That's just asking for unnecessary wear and tear on your liver. And I doubt you're going to be shooting water-based Winstrel. No one uses that garbage anymore. Oh, it hurts too much. So pick which oral you really want to do and add maybe EQ to that cycle. Sustanon, EQ, and Winnie. I would pick Winnie because it's more anabolic than Anavar. I think you're going to gain more lean muscle on Winnie over Anavar. Personally, it's a stronger steroid. There's no doubt about that. Cutting on 30% body fat. Yeah, I figure you know, if I can get down to 29% body fat, I'll be ripped. Hmm. Oh, I look mad gay. No, I guess I'm just lucky that I never wound up going on Leo's podcast. I basically stalled for so long that all the other OG Misfits wound up going on it before me. By the time all of them had done it, I realized it was a waste of my time. Yeah, I'm in my mom's backyard. Mom, can I have a sandwich? Mom, I don't have any homework. I'm not in school anymore, remember? Fuck, she won't leave me alone. Father, how many steel reserves will you pound during this live stream? I don't know. I'm on my first one. Call 211. Chuck E. Cheese is uploading. I have no idea what that means. Trust me, all my worst videos already been reposted on other people's accounts. Thoughts on Mr. G? I try not to think about that guy. He's a weirdo. Dresses up in fucking stupid costumes to get kids to bounce on his lap. Oh. 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 Why is Lefty Nero Productions? Why is his name blue and it's got a wrench next to it and everybody else is white? Why is he so special that he's blue and he gets a wrench? Oh. Oh. Lefty Nero Productions, you made me a mod. What? You're a moderator of my channel? I don't know how I did that. Oh. Yeah, I heard Louis died. He wasn't very old either. How old was he? 72 or something? Shouldn't be dropping dead at 72. Oh, is it cold after you dip in the water? It's very breezy. 74, huh? You still shouldn't be croaking at 74. I mean, he had lost all of his weight. He wasn't, I mean, he had a belly, a round, little round powerlifter belly, but he wasn't fat. Oh. You sinking them hemorrhoids in the pool, Father? Yes. I think I got to go to deeper water. Be more comfortable. Oh. This air is cold. Go to deep water. Oh, that's deep enough. There we go. Look at that chest. Chuck E. Cheese Ranch. I want back in the private chat. Well, Cheese, here's what I've got to say about that. Did you ever see that that movie with Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson? Tom Cruise really wants those phone records. And Jack says, "You're going to have to ask me nicely." That's all he wanted, was a little courtesy. Just ask me nicely. Oh. Oh. A few good men. Exactly. That's a great scene. He says, "You're going to have to ask me nicely." Because he thought Tom Cruise was an arrogant little fucking short, fucking overeducated little prick. And here he is, a goddamn combat fucking decorated fucking veteran and a colonel, for God's sakes. Don't come onto my fucking island and try and bully me. You're going to have to ask me nicely. Oh, 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 Jesus. I'm negotiating with the Spanish. Oh, I don't think I asked you to delete anything, did I? Oh, oh, oh. I even named this live after you, for Christ's sakes. Oh, I'm in a hotel. I'm allowed to drink, get crazy. I just gotta watch what I talking about certain subjects. Cheese just said, I'm working with Gorilla Juice. You know, I don't think that's true, but oh, Cheese has a troll negotiated for him. What? Oh, we have a fake Chuck E. Cheese in the room. All right, I'm looking at Chuck E. Cheese Ranch. Where's the imposter? Get that low pixel shit out of the chat. What? Shit of peace. Oh, that's why I couldn't read that, because you're making fun of fucking Hamburg. I tried to read that normal. It didn't make any sense. The initial cheese was not me. I don't even know if I saw the comments. The one saying I want back in the private chat was not you. Just copied my logo. Yeah, that seems to be the thing these days. Remember we had a fake Brad in here last night? You know, I can understand someone wanting to be Chuck E. Cheese Ranch, but who would want to be Brad? What if you were pretending to be Brad and then you wound up stealing his identity and then you wound up having to pay his child support? See, that could backfire. Oh. Careful what I say about certain subjects. Why, that wasn't too bad, was it? It's nothing somebody couldn't just go to the Palm Beach County Courthouse and find out in the records division all on their own. Chuck E. Cheese has made so much off your videos, Father. I doubt it. Maybe he's made a couple $100. I doubt he's made a fortune. Father, I love this new tripod. It's changed my life. Ooh. hair needs to come out. Did I get it? Oh, I did chest today. Oh, I did bench, incline, and hammer strength military press. 3 exercises. Hmm. You know, that Supreme Court nomination is fucked up. I don't know if the Democrats are going to have the vote. What do they need? They need a simple majority. They need 51 yes. So they would need all 50 Democrats, and they'd have to convince one Republican to vote yes. Looking like Cold Stone from Austin. Cold Stone is an ice cream store. You fuck the fuck. Oh fuck. The wind is nasty. Don't need a Republican. VP can break a tie. Yeah, exactly. Looking like a tadpole. So from what you got, if you guys think Joe Biden can do this for what, 3 more years? I don't think he's physically or mentally up for it. I need to go grab a cold one. You guys stare at my pool for a minute. Stare at my hot body. Dude, there is a fucking sign behind me that says "Do not swallow pool water." Can you see it above the pool rules? That's that square black sign above the pool rules that are in blue. That sign says "Do not swallow pool water." Dude, what kind of Genova would fucking swallow the pool water? Oh, Dale can't read. That's funny. I like Dale. Oh, Dale's my little buddy. Wouldn't you guys like to see me and Dale dressed up like Skipper and Gilligan? Me and Dale could go to a Halloween party as Skipper and Gilligan. I have the stomach for it. And Dale has the little muscles to be Gilligan. Dale needs floaters for the pool. Dale doesn't like you, though, remember? Me and Dale were live together, if you guys don't remember. We got along just fine. You and Dale should play Brokeback Mountain. That's fucked up. I can't even think like that. Oh. When are the airstrikes going in, Zach? Oh. Beluga whale pale is Dale. Did you guys know that whales are mammals? I'm sure you guys knew that. But whales actually breastfeed their calves underwater. Um, and they actually have titties, and they're fucking huge. Um, and I was reading about whale's milk, and I'm surprised Lenny has never talked about whale's milk. Whale's milk can be 30 to 50% fat. And that's so that baby whales, which are called calves, so that their calves can put on enormous size quickly. 30 to 50% fat. You know how good that shit would be in your coffee? Ah, whale milk good for bulking. And you really want to get disgusted, read up on how much a fucking blue whale can ejaculate. It's fucking disgusting. I think a blue whale, they have like a 9 foot cock, like 8 to 12 feet, something like that. And they come like 50 gallons. I'd like to take Lenny to SeaWorld and have one of the trainers masturbate a whale all over Lenny. Wouldn't you like to see Lenny take a bath in whale cum? Oh, fuck. Lenny would take whale ejaculate before he could milk. Oh, why do you think the ocean is salty? That's fucked up. Do you like ostrich meat? I think I've had ostrich jerky. I don't know if I've ever actually eaten the meat. I've had jerky. Jerky's jerky. You really can't tell much, but I'm sure it's good. I mean, it's a bird, right? They don't fly, so the breast is going to be white meat. Oh, my beer can blew in the pool because of the fucking wind. Father, dolphins drag victims to underground pools with their penises? What? Have you tried bison testicles? Oh, I bet they're good. Don't they call deep fried sheep testicles? Don't they call those mountain oysters? The whale just needs a wig and some high heels. That's awesome. I can't do anything about that beer can until I get out of the pool. Now it's rolling away from me. Rocky Mountain oysters is deep fried sheep testicles. They're probably not bad. Oh God, we can tell who Lenny and Kalura are gay is. Just with that one comment, he gave himself away. Big J, do you ever get a fan approach you in life? Yeah, all the time. People say, "Oh my God, you're Jay." All the time. And not just at gyms. One time, I'm not going to name his name because I think he's on Instagram. I was doing a live stream from a bar. Or no, maybe I just did a post. It wasn't a live stream. I posted something from a bar and I fucking tagged my location, which I won't do anymore. and a fan fucking came up, and all I hear from Jay, and I'm like, whoa. He's like, yeah, I saw you were here. I came up to meet you. But anyway, he was a good guy, but man, that could be a fucking stalker. That was a little startling, but he was, wound up being a normal guy. We had beers together. It was fun. Transform X posts snippets in his stories. Yeah, Transform X is a cuck. You notice Transform X will always post things in his story so that no one can see the comments. That is the most cowardly move. I tried to explain that to Dale, that people are cowards when they post shit in their stories because they're so insecure, they don't want trolls to see what the other trolls are saying in the comment section. Because, a lot of people are going to get made fun of. So they post it in their story. At least Adam McLeod has the balls to post a real post. You don't see Brad out. Brad is notorious for posting things in his story. Transform Cuck does that. Brad does that. I tried to explain to fucking Dale. Dale, come on, man. Let the trolls have some fun, and so we can read the comments. Oh. Pajamas and flip-flop crew checking in. Oh my God. I'll tell you what. If you're at a truck stop or if you're hanging out with some truckers and you talk about the pajama crowd, that references PMs in the trucking world because they never get out of their pajamas. They go inside the truck stop in their pajamas. They make their deliveries in pajamas. They do everything in their pajamas and flip-flops. Yeah, you say pajama and flip-flops to a trucker. He knows exactly who you're talking about. Jay, come to do a UK tour. I can't. I don't have a passport, and I don't want one. As a driver, that is so unprofessional. Yeah, most places do not allow open toe shoes. That's why I started wearing Crocs, because sandals are just nasty. Crocs are really comfortable to drive in. And most places I can walk in wearing my Crocs. Now, some places do require full shoes. And once in a great while, like maybe once a year, you'll find some place that requires safety toe shoes, which are bullshit. I got Doc Martens, and I've worn them so few times they're not even broke in. They hurt my feet because I haven't worn them enough. But most places you can get away with Crocs, but you can't go walking in with flip-flops, showing off your fucking toes. Don't you need a passport to get into Canada? I think you do. I don't go to Canada. Ragheads wear flip-flops. Ragheads wear sandals, sorry. I can't adult today. You're not straight if you wear flip-flops. That's funny. Yeah, the kind that they call thong sandals, with the thing that goes in between your toe, that's real gay. If you're a man and you want to wear flip-flops, you should wear the one that they call slides. Did you get a COVID shot? No, fuck no. Oh, oh my God. Did you crank a load to Jennifer's nudes? No. Andrew wears slides, yes. PMs like to wear slides too, because you can wear socks with slides, because nothing's going in between your toes. I think John Romano's a punk. I think if the trolls want to support Lenny and go after John Romano, I couldn't be against that. They love injecting androgens made in a lab in filthy India, but don't trust the COVID shot. Dude, have you heard about the blood clotting from the COVID shot? And the COVID shot doesn't even stop COVID, for Christ's sakes. I don't get any shots, for Christ's sakes. It's not just the COVID shot. I don't get a flu shot. I don't get any kind of fucking vaccines. Oh. Being outdoors in the sun and eating healthy like meat, fruits and vegetables. That's your immunity right there. Sunshine, whole foods, clean water. Sunshine, clean water, and whole foods, and clean air. Oh, he didn't mean anything by calling Lenny a retard? Ooh, I said it. Oh my God, I said the bad word. Oh my God. And some good pussy. That's right. Can you guys guess who Lenny and Kahlua are gay is? Take a wild guess who that is. Fat goth chicks can suck a mean doodle. Maybe. I think they'd rather get pizza. Oh, Jason Genova's armpit. I'm not going to read that, but that's great. No, it's not McCuck. I don't think McCuck even watches my live streams. Wish he did. What is Pomp's YouTube channel? I don't know if he has one. I have no idea. You guys think that's Pomp's? How many beers till you start reading all the comments unedited? That's awesome. That's my plausible deniability. When anyone questions me about shit I've said, I was just reading comments. Prove me wrong. Oh. Oh. Pomp's diet consists of frozen pizza and Faygo. Not everyone, you must be from the Detroit area, or at least up north, because down here you can't find Faygo. No one really knows what you're talking about when you say Faygo. Faygo is a pretty good soda. Very popular, I would say, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana. They were known for like real fruity flavors: grape, orange, fruit punch, rock and rye. Pops like Shasta. I've seen Mount Shasta. That's out in Washington, I think. Is that what that soda is named after? Mount Shasta in Washington? Thoughts on Deshawn Watson going to the Browns? I think I would never give up that many first round draft picks. That's fucking insane. Um, I'll tell you what, when you give someone that many first round draft picks, you're really, not only are you fucking yourself over, but you're kind of fucking them over too, because that's going to ruin your salary cap. You can't, with your own first round picks and the ones you just picked up in the trade, you can't possibly sign everybody. It's, you know, you go back to the Herschel Walker trade where Minnesota gave Dallas 3 first round picks for Herschel Walker. And I believe they drafted, well, I know who they drafted. I'm just trying to remember the order. I think they drafted Aikman first, then Emmett, then Michael Irvin. I could be wrong though. But anyway, you could never do that nowadays. Imagine trying to draft the modern day equivalent to Troy Aikman, Emmett Smith, and Michael Irvin. You couldn't have fitted it under the salary cap. Boomer sports ball. Yeah, I'm not a big NFL fan. High sodium soup is the best post drink cure. You're onto something there, bro. Soup is good for you anytime. But yeah, you're right. When you're hungover, nothing beats a good bowl of soup, especially if you have an upset stomach. Soup's not going to fuck up your stomach. Ampura and McCuck, the biggest weasels. Yeah. McCuck is cute though. He tries to act like a tough guy. His fucking his modern day Winston Churchill page is hysterical because he takes these really good photos. I mean, the guy is good with a camera. The problem is he ruins all the photos with him being in them. I mean, he does these I mean, I should say stupid camera angles. He does these incredible camera angles with awesome backgrounds. And then he puts himself in the picture like everyone's supposed to be intimidated or impressed. It's like, my God, it's you, McGuck. For Christ's sakes, it's you. Great picture. Why'd you have to be in it? Oh, oh. he's he's gonna wake up to 50 DMs tomorrow morning because I talked about him. He'll probably never say that ever again because everyone has made fun of it so much. Uh, Thoughts on Kalura's feral cat approach? Trap, neuter, and return. That's fucked up. Why is he so weird? Uh, he's a weird dude. I think Kalura completely altered his body chemistry, taking Lenny's advice, and now he's just weird. That muffler sounds terrible. I wonder what brand he's using. I hate cars that sound like that. Tons and tons of roids at a young age. Hormones all fucked up. Yeah, I mean, look at the guy. He went from sucking tranny cock to being, a Jesus freak and celibate. Much better live stream quality now that you have a tripod, Father. Yeah, I know. You guys can all thank the Cuban. This was my birthday present from the Cuban. Oh. What phone are you using? I don't know the name of it, but it's a Motorola. I switched back to Motorola. Oh. Great lighting. I'm outside. There is no lighting. Ever shit the bed, Jay? Only with the flu. The video is superb. Really? It's a Motorola. You know, when you restart the phone and it comes back on, it says, "Hello, Moto." Fucking awesome. God's natural lighting. Well, it's a new phone. That's why the quality is so good, because it's new. So the new phones have great lenses. Look at that chest. Those titties. The phone is made by Pinworm Nate. Is Motorola Japanese or Korean? I don't know. You guys, want to know one cool thing about this pool? Well, two cool things. The first cool thing is it's heated. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in here because it's not hot enough out to be in an unheated pool. That wind is nasty. If you were to get out of this pool soaking wet, you'd be freezing. The wind is whipping. But the second cool thing about this pool is it's salt water. There's no chlorine in this pool. Swedish? Oh. Conservative muscle is Bayoni. Yeah, but he changed his name during the Nicholas Vineyard live stream. Remember when Nicholas Vineyard was calling them both Corvette? That kid was bothering the fuck out of me last night. Yeah, we know he was a Bayoni. And we think Bayoni may be McCuck or someone else. Oh. You had the whole week off? Mm. Oh, yeah, new haircut. Did it myself. I couldn't stand the way I looked with that big beard and that mop of a haircut. I looked like shit. I mean, not that I look great right now, but I look a hell of a lot better. I looked like an old fat man. Now I just look like a fat man. Pomp's still scamming the fans for t-shirts? I have no idea. Oh. Yeah, I missed a few spots on my head. There's a few long hairs floating around. No, I'm not doing a cannonball. I might pull a muscle. I would do a cannonball, but I might pull a pec. Oh. Oh. I don't know. Where would I how did I make him a moderator? What is there a way to undo it? I thought you were cool with conservative muscle. Why is he Bayoni? Um, we really don't know the truth about that guy. We really did like him, but he may not have been who we thought he was, if that makes sense. Conservative muscle may have been an infiltrator. Yes, click name and unmod. Oh, so he won't be a moderator on my next live? It's only a temporary thing? I don't really care. He doesn't seem to be doing anything wrong. Unless he's deleting comments. But I don't know if he would do that. I mean, if anyone's saying anything horrible about me, why would he delete that? He moderated your 7-hour live. That's BS. Really? Why didn't you guys tell me that? So how do I click on his name when he does a comment? I don't know. I don't get it. Jay, have you ever used a hammer strength isolated low row? Fuck yeah, that's my favorite machine. I've talked about it 100 times. You must be new to this channel. Oh my God, I can mute the microphone? Boomer needs help. That's right. Was that you, Chuck E. Cheese? Dane was telling me that he met you in real life. Said saw a guy at the gym wearing a Misfits t-shirt and went up and started talking to him, and it was you. Oh, geez, you can come back in. You just have to ask me nicely. Is that such a big deal? Oh, ask me nicely. Oh, you were working out together last night. That's cool. Oh. How would I make Chuck E. Cheese a mod? I don't get this. Do I tap on their comment? Uh. Do you think 250 test is too much for a first cyclist? 250 isn't even a cycle, bro. That's TRT. Tap on my comment and hit add moderator. Oh, definitely not you, painkiller. Weren't there two conservative muscles? There was conservative muscle and there was conservative misfit. And then Nicholas Vineyard, the man with special needs. I don't want to use the R word. Someone might send it to my employer. They both changed. He kept calling them Corvette because his dyslexia. He couldn't say the word conservative. So he was calling one of them Corvette, and the other one I don't know. I can't remember what he did. So to make fun of Nicholas Vineyard, they both actually changed their name and put the word Corvette in them. So one was Corvette muscle, and the other one was conservative Corvette. I think. I don't remember. No, I don't want mods either. Kindly invite Cheese back. So, wait a minute. You just asked me in the third person? I mean, it was nice. You fulfilled that part of the agreement. You did ask me nicely, but I kind of assumed you would do it in the first person, not the third. This is the imposter. Apology accepted. I have no idea. Oh. What's your favorite ester of testosterone? I would say cypionate. It's one molecule shorter than enthanate. So basically, the shorter the ester, the quicker acting it is, and the shorter the quicker it gets in and out of your system, the less the side effects, less time for it to turn into estrogen. So obviously, in a perfect world, you would want to pin test propionate, but who wants to pin every other day for the rest of their life? That's why cypionate is a nice compromise. Do 2 shots a week, like a Monday, Thursday, or a Tuesday, Friday, and you're good. $200 milligrams of test make you 800. It depends on the person. 200 mgs of testosterone weekly will not give everyone an 800 level. Some people can do 200 mgs TRT and be a 600. Depends on your body. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm definitely menopausal. Lefty Nero just said cheese is live. What the fuck is he talking about? Love, test, and D-ball. It, just doing an oral stacked with injectable testosterone is yeah, of course you can make great gains, but it's your hormone levels. I mean, are not going to be stable. I mean, when you do a D-ball, your hormones spike and then drop off rather quickly till you take another one the next day. So, sure, if you're doing an injectable testosterone, your test levels are going to be relatively stable, but your anabolic levels, your D-ball is going to be up down, up down, up down, up down. Um, so that's just why they're not the best cycles. Test stacked with an oral. If you can only afford two things, I would say stack an injectable with your testosterone. If you can afford three things, that's when you add in an oral, because you're going to have much more stable hormone levels stacking test and DECA or test and EQ or test and primobolan, or if you're a nut job, test and tren. Thoughts on beagles? I don't. I think beagles are pretty cute, but I think they're pretty fucking stupid. Ugh. Conservative muscle just said, "I am not Bayoni," laughing out loud. Uh, it's quite a few people that think you are. I mean, conservative muscle was a really good guy, um, but I'm just not sure he is who we thought he was. Was he is he a good guy, or was he pretending to be a good guy? You know what I mean. You don't know. I mean, he didn't do anything to me, at least not that I know of. I think he may have just been deceiving us with his true identity. You have me mistaken with conservative Corvette. Uh, I don't. You're confusing me for real. I don't even want to talk about all those stupid names anymore. Cab over or traditional cab? Dude, cab over's blow. Give me a break. You must be from fucking Europe if you're talking about cab overs. Anytime you see a cab over in the United States, the thing belongs in a museum. Conservative cream pie, right? Oh, wait a minute. Conservative muscle. I'm thinking of conservative misfit, aren't I? The guy who had the misfit logo as the misfit skull. That's who I'm talking about. Was Bayoni. Kim Haynes is hunting another rich fool. I don't know what hunting means. But yeah. Oh, Kim Haynes definitely has someone tricked. She can afford to adopt her five grandkids, drive a nine-passenger Suburban, have a pretty nice house in the suburbs of Seattle, and not work. So there's conservative muscle and there's conservative Corvette. 427 Corvette, that is. Right, 427 is my buddy. I told him to change his name and put a 427 in there because that's the best engine ever put in a Corvette, so that I would know who he is compared to everyone else. Yeah, 427 Corvette is my boy. I don't know. I don't remember who Colin von Mager is. Look at that fucking vascularity, shredded to the bone. Father at 3% body fat. More like 30. Oh, I'm pretty hungover from last night. Um, I went to the gym, so in a dehydrated, hungover condition, I was only 313 pounds. So I'm sure if I was fully hydrated, I would probably be damn near 320. Uh, Deedle, why do you keep saying that? I'm not going to read that comment. What's up, Omega? Omega, we got a fake Chuck E. Cheese in here. Thanks, Father, for this stream of this gloomy, dark Friday. You are like an anabolic Steve McQueen in the Florida sun, and it lifts my sorry European spirit. Cheers. Cheers, bro. I see myself as Steve McQueen. I was thinking, the Cuban wants to do unique T-shirts, things that are new, and I was thinking that Father's Mount Rushmore of Hollywood actors um, might be a good idea if his artist could do it. We would do a Mount Rushmore theme and have Steve McQueen, Clint Eastwood, Mel Gibson, and what's his name, Paul Newman. Oh, now I think there's room for a fifth face. Uh, because there is room for one more face at the real Mount Rushmore. They the artist who built that monument just couldn't decide who to do. But there is he left room for one more. So I was thinking maybe we could add Father to that. Imagine a T-shirt, a Mount Rushmore T-shirt with Father, Steve McQueen, Paul Newman, Mel Gibson, and Clint Eastwood. The most handsome men in the history of Hollywood, right there. There's conservative Corvette with the skull picture. That's the guy who I thought, or some people think, is Bayoni. Ugh. Conservative Corvette with the Misfits skull. Yeah, that's Shaburnger will sell out. Yeah, but it's not Sheburnger. It's Shaburnger. S-H-A. Shaburnger. But you have the hyphens in the right place. And Gur definitely has two R's. Oh. Oh. Shaburnger. That's funny, dude. I know guys in Michigan that would want a Shaburnger t-shirt. Clint Eastwood can squat more than you, unfortunately. That's fucked up. Ugh. Marlon Brando is pretty darn good. Yeah, but my Mount Rushmore of Hollywood alpha males, they have to have blue eyes. Because look at these baby blues. Um, oh. Burt Reynolds is awesome. Burt Reynolds is one of my favorite, but I mean, he's got fucking dark eyes. Burt Reynolds has eyes like a fucking shark. Oh. Looking very Aryan today. Yes. Oh. Beautiful blue eyes like Elizabeth Taylor. What about Betty Davis? Bayoni was my backup account. Oh my God, he just admitted it. Um, Robert De Niro, pre-Hillary Clinton endorsement, was most alpha male. Yeah, but he doesn't have blue eyes. I'm saying for my personal Mount Rushmore. Mine, not yours, mine. Jay wakes up glad to be white. That's funny. That's funny as fuck. Oh. 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 Look at that chest. Hold on, let me read that. Bayoni04 said Jay Trenfinger was McCuck's mole to IFBB Pro Chris. I, if Jay Trenfinger is a mole, and I'm saying if, I'm not accusing him of it because I like JTF. If he was a mole, he would not be a mole to McCuck. I mean, the man has standards, for Christ's sakes. McCuck is at the bottom of the fucking food chain, people. To be a mole to McCuck, that puts you at the bottom of the food chain of moles. I mean, imagine going to a convention for moles, and you're outside having a smoke, with some of the other moles. And they're like, "Who are you a mole to, Adam McLeod?" You'd get laughed out of the fucking place. You can't be a mole to Adam McLeod. Come on, man. Uh, Chuck E. Cheese Ranch says, "Who knows? I'm not sure if that's the real one or not." Oh. Jerry Reed was 6 foot 1/2 inch with blue eyes and drove the truck in Smoking the Bandit. Yes, and he's a good singer too. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. I got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Come on, watch that bandit run. It's a great tune. Oh, John Schneider is 6'3". Bo Duke. The $6 million man, Lee Majors. Oh fuck. You know what I like better than the $6 million man is the one he did in the early 80s, The Fall Guy, where he played a stuntman who turned bounty hunter. Oh, that that is that is such quality 80s television right there. The Fall Guy with Lee Majors. And I the hot chick, The lawyer who paid him to go find these criminals on the run was none only than Markie Post. A lot of you remember her from Night Court. I think she did Night Court after the Fall Guy. Dude, she was smoking fucking hot back then. And I think Heather Locklear was on the Fall Guy. McCuck is so low. That's the only thing you said. It was Heather Thomas. I don't know the difference between Heather Locklear and Heather Thomas. BJ and the Bear and Sheriff Lobo. Yeah, that was a good show too. I just don't know who the fuck would have a monkey in their truck. Thing would shit all over the place. But did she have fat calves? Cowboys love fat calves. Father, can you say, welcome to the 2022 annual mole convention. Here's your first speaker, Mr. Adam McCuck. Oh, fuck. Father, I'm 6'5", Father. I look down on everyone shorter than me. 6'5's got to be a bitch, though. I mean, you can't even drive a Corvette. Oh. You probably have hard times even getting in a Mustang or a Camaro. I mean, I don't want 6'5" is a bitch. I mean, yeah, if you want to play pro football, it'd be great. But shit, can't even get a rental car. 6'3", baby. Yeah, that's a good height. My dad was 6'2". And I'm only a lousy 6 foot even. And I admit it. I'd like to be 6'2" like my father, but I don't think I'd want to be any taller. I mean, I think 6'2" is sweet. I mean, I'm too short to play in the NFL. Well, I'm too old too, and too fat. No, but seriously, 6 foot is too short to play in the NFL. If I was 6'2", my life maybe could have been different. Imagine how Dale feels being 5'6". What about Guy Cisterano, 5'5"? Did you guys see the video of Guy Cisterano representing Blackstone Labs, training at a gym in fucking Pakistan? And there's guys in there with AK-47s. Guy Cisterano, who's representing Blackstone Labs, is over there kissing fucking Muslims' ass. Dude, I was wrong. I originally liked Guy Cisterano, but the more I know, the more I learn about him, the more I don't like him. Guy Cisterano is not a likable person. I mean, what is he doing in Pakistan? I think that's where he is. Maybe he's somewhere else, but conservative Cuban. I have insider information. Call me when you can. I think that's a fake Cuban account. Oh, yeah, Guy Cisterano. What a fucking loser. 5'5", angry little garden gnome. Who the fuck would go to a Muslim country ever? I mean, even if I was a wealthy oil executive, dude, they will kidnap you in a fucking second in a Muslim fucking country. Your life could be ended in moments. They could kidnap you, want millions of dollars in ransom. Fuck that. Joe Rogan is only 5'6". I didn't know that. Yeah, we all saw that video with Guy Cisterano raging on people in the middle of his hex. You know what? That is an alpha male to be so weak minded to let a couple of PMs ruin your set. If he was truly alpha, he would have finished his set, gotten off the machine, then calmly walked over and said, "Gentlemen, please don't ever do that to me again. You were distracting me. I'm trying to make gains here. And if you do, I'll deal with it then. Have a good day." He handled it like a little short guy. Yeah, he's a complete dork. John Smith, what's up? Father's porpoising. Oh. Oh. Jason is the $6 million man. I don't know about that. Oh. I want to come on your tits, Father. Oh. I'm not jumping in the pool. Oh. No, I don't have a problem with short people. I really don't. If you're short and you're cool as fuck, we're good. I'm never going to say one word about it. But if you're a guy like Dale or Guy Cisterano, I'm going to bring it up. It's just just the way the world is. Could you beat Brad's son in a fist fight? Probably not. Oh, what is he, about 20 years old? Oh, oh, oh. Oh my God, was my Uber a PM? Is that on the video where I ask him to play some Biggie Smalls? Oh, fuck. I'm fucking crazy, man. The shit I fucking do is so fucking fun. I mean, maybe you find me offensive, but if you don't think what I'm doing is fucking fun, you're out of your fucking mind. Ugh. Imagine if Gorilla Juice sent that to my work and he's trying to get me fired. Everybody's sitting in the human resources office watching Jay rocking out to fucking Biggie Smalls in the back of a fucking taxi cab. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, I sung "Die Die My Darling" last night. Oh god. Oh. Oh. Thoughts on Branch Warren? Um, it's a good bodybuilder. I got nothing to say about his bodybuilding. I think he's an excellent bodybuilder. Um, the only negative thing I can say about Branch Warren is I've seen some of his training videos, and how that guy hasn't torn every single muscle and tendon in his body is beyond me, because he lifts with the worst technique I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I don't know if that guy's ever finished a rep in his life, because he's a complete momentum lifter. And Dale Chance, I've told Dale this a lot, that you lift like Branch Warren. And Dale says, well, that's the way I was taught. But Branch Warren, he comes down fast, uses momentum off the bottom, and then when the momentum runs out, halfway or 3/4 of the way up the rep, he goes back down again and gets another bounce, uses more momentum to try and get another rep. And dude, that is not sound. I mean, the only reason Branch Warren developed an amazing bodybuilding body is because he was on probably an insane amount of drugs, and he did so much damage with the stupid ways that he trains. The anabolics were able to repair the tissue, and that resulted in growth. I mean, watch a Branch Warren shoulder pressing workout. Holy crap. I watched Branch Warren. I think he was military pressing 365. And I thought he was going to tear on every single rep. I mean, the guy is a complete hack in the gym. Ugh. Complete hack. Oh. What is the best supplement to recover injuries for elders? I have no idea. Glutamine? Oh. Ugh. Branch Warren, trampoline chest. Ugh. And Dale reps are exactly like Branch Warren reps. Like Dale likes to brag that he did 455 for 6, which and ask Dale to provide a video of that. I guarantee you, Dale did not get 6 reps with 455. I'm sure Dale touched his chest 6 times with 455, and he may have locked out the last one. But those first 5, I'm willing to bet we're half to maybe 75% reps. I know the way Dale lifts. Dale is so insecure that he will alter his form to lift more weight than you. And Dale is the opposite of Lenny. Like Lenny will do the top half of the rep, and Dale will do the bottom half of the rep. If you combine a Dale rep and a Lenny rep, you get a real rep. Ugh. Oh. Oh, this feels so fucking good. Mm. Yeah, I can't stand watching fucking people like that lift. I mean, I understand. Sometimes when you're doing reps, you're not going to lock them out. because you can't. I mean, it'd be stupid to lock out every single rep on every single set. I get that. I'm not some kind of powerlifter Nazi, who wants to critique every single rep. I mean, people like that are just as bad as the sloppy lifters. Um, because sometimes you do need some continuous tension sets. But man, for Christ's sakes, you don't do half reps. You don't do 3/4 reps. You do 7/8 reps. You know? Oh, it's one thing, like, you know, I've seen myself on videos several times. And sometimes I've watched my own lifts and I'm like, shit, I wish I would have locked that out a little bit more on those reps. But anything under 6 reps, you just want to keep going. You don't want to waste your time with the top half. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a mental thing. But dude, if you've seen any of Dale's videos, they're exactly like Branch Warren. And I've seen Dale squat. Dale squatting is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen in the world. Dale squats low. I give him that. Dale breaks parallel. But Dale double bounces on his squats. Dale goes down below parallel, comes up a little bit, and then goes down again to get a bounce back up. It's ridiculous. It's some of the worst form I've ever seen in my life. Talk about, father hating. No, I'm not hating. I, I'm sorry. I'm just a weightlifting purist. I don't like to see people. Um, you're not cheating. You're not cheating any of us. You're cheating yourself when you lift like that. You're cheating yourself. Are you going to lift like that if you're in your mother's basement and nobody's watching? No, you're not. I mean, I started out in 1983, 8th grade. My mom got me a 110-pound barbell set that included some dumbbell handles, and it included a fucking poster, with maybe 20 exercises, you know, and you're supposed to put that up on the wall, and then you figure it out. I didn't, dude. I didn't lift like Branch Warren or Dale Chance going off a poster. You know, no one teaches you to cheat like that. Ugh. Thoughts on hot shot trucking? It seems pretty cool. Ugh. I just got a problem with sleeping in a fucking 4-door pickup truck. Ugh. Oh, I guarantee you, this saltwater pool, my hemorrhoids are going to be in remission. What hemorrhoids? What's your favorite non-American truck? I would have to say the Toyota Tundra. Ugh. Branch Warren speaks like a tard. Well, yeah, I guarantee you, Branch Warren, it is somewhat retarded. Oops, I said it again. I hope nobody sends that to my work. Oh, I don't want to get in trouble for saying that bad word. I want to get a dually with a 3-car trailer and do that. You think money. 3-car, yeah. You might make some money doing that. If I was going to go into hotshot trucking, I'd probably get a flatbed. Oh, that's just me personally. Oh, oh, oh. I got a picture somewhere in my phone of a hotshot truck. Um, the, the guy had a gooseneck trailer, so he had the room. He had a 4-door Dodge Ram. It might be on one of my Instagram pages. I'm not sure. The guy had a 4-door Dodge Ram, and then he had a sleeper cab behind the truck cab. And you can only do that if you have a gooseneck trailer. That's probably the only way I would hotshot is with a crew cab with a sleeper, and then run a gooseneck. But I don't think you can do a car hauler with a gooseneck. That just wouldn't work. But you can do a flatbed. Oh, oh, oh. What? The pool pissing. Oh. There's Dookie behind you. No, there's leaves in the pool. Call me out, skinhead. I haven't had a smoky, choky yet. I kind of feel entitled. Coleslaw or potato salad? Ooh, it really depends what you're eating. Like if I'm having a sub, I'll probably choose coleslaw. If I'm having ribs, I want me some potato salad. I toss my wife salad from time to time. I wonder how many, if PJ gets transferred to a camp, most of those federal prisons, those, when you go to a camp, Martha Stewart was at a fucking federal prison camp that had fucking tennis courts and shit. So PJ's probably gonna, have access to a gym. I'll bet he'll be able to privately donate through Blackstone Labs equipment to the gym at the federal prison camp where he's going to be placed. PJ will rehab his deflated shoulders in that camp. I wonder did PJ marry that girl or just get engaged? I know why he got engaged, because if he threw a diamond on her finger and led her to believe that he was going to marry her when he got out of prison, that would keep her somewhat loyal so she could take care of his affairs on the outside. Now, if he married her, she could actually be an agent for him because that's his wife. But I'm sure PJ's agent outside of prison is probably his father. Oh shit, we got 15% remaining. I'm just wondering what PJ did from a business perspective. I mean, I'm sure that business is in the control of PJ's father. But his personal affairs, like taking care of his house and his reptiles and all that nonsense, it helps if you keep a broad living there. You know what I mean? So throwing a rock on some chick's finger makes a lot of sense if you got the money. Because then she can make sure the pool gets cleaned, the reptiles are fed, this and that. But man, I just don't find PJ's current squeeze that attractive. I mean, maybe she's a really great girl, and that counts for something. Hey, PJ's no spring chicken. He's younger than me, but he's still no spring chicken. And I'm sure PJ is, probably done some fantastic ass in his life. When you get to be older, having a chick of character is more important than how pretty they are. But man, some of the pictures of her, she's I can't imagine what she looks like with no makeup. I mean, his ex-girlfriend Salvina is much prettier, at least in my eyes. I I think PJ really fucked up, um, scaring what's her name? Celeste, not Celeste. I don't think Celeste is that pretty, and Celeste is batshit crazy. I don't know if you guys follow Celeste, his ex-wife, on Instagram, but she is batshit crazy. I think she's another one, um, where hormones ruined them. She's got something in her that's similar to Meow Man, where they just aren't right after doing all those hormones. Celeste is batshit crazy. but his last girlfriend, what's her name? The Italian one, the Sicilian one. I find her very attractive. Dominican Republic is he did the cactus emoji with the nose emoji. That's pretty. Now that is creative. I like that. Isn't Salvina much older than PJ? I have no idea. But dude, Salvina is a pretty woman. You can't knock her for not being pretty. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I find Salvina to be very attractive. Uh, Grand National or Monte Carlo SS? That's a great question because those are the two of the last muscle cars. I believe they stopped making those in '87. Now, in stock form, a Buick Grand National is a V6 turbo, and those things were faster than the Corvette back in their day. So, if you're going to run it bone stock, I would say Grand National. And the Grand National is actually a better looking car. But the Monte Carlo came with an anemic 305, slow as fuck. But really, I mean, if you're going to go V8 power, you could easily replace that anemic 305 in the Monte Carlo with like a little 383 stroker, which you can get cheap as fuck, a crate engine. You can get a 383 crate motor for really cheap nowadays. And you can make a Monte Carlo SS fast as fuck. Pull out the stock motor, wrap it in plastic, put it to the side in your garage, drop in a 383 crate engine, and have a car that's fast as fuck. Do you think Kalura juiced more than you? Absolutely. Because I really didn't cycle much in between like 23 and 40. I really didn't cycle in my late 20s or my early 30s. The prime years for growth, I really didn't cycle. I was pretty much drug free for more than 10 years. Father, barbell squats or hack squats at 37? Well, they do two different things. Hack squats, um if you're talking about the hack squat machine, that's probably the best quadricep builder known to man, with maybe the exception of barbell front squats, but nothing beats barbell squats for overall leg development. So really you should do both. You should start out with barbell squats, and then your second exercise would be a machine hack squat for the quads. And then your third exercise, get on a leg press to get more hamstring and glute work. Pretty much those three exercises, you pretty much have a pretty much, you've covered all your bases for thigh development with three exercises. Kyle Rittenhouse is kind of a putz. I mean, I like the kid, but Kyle Rittenhouse is a putz. Um, take take for example Nicholas Sandman, the one who that fucking idiot fucking Indian fucking confronted, and then they made out Nicholas Sandman. Am I saying his name right? To be some fucking racist, Nazi, whatever. All because he was wearing a MAGA hat. That guy kept his mouth shut. He didn't do the talk show circuit. He kept his mouth shut. He sued a bunch of people, and now he's probably worth, you know, I think he was awarded $500 million, and I'm sure the attorneys kept a nice chunk of that, but he's still worth, probably a couple $100 million. Whereas Kyle Rittenhouse, who's more of a putz, he's out there doing the talk show circuit, uh, going down to Mar-a-Lago, hanging out with Trump, taking photos with every conservative, bigwig he can find. Um, he's not he's not going to do as well with the civil suits. It is Nicholas Sandmann. Kyle Rittenhouse should have contacted Nicholas Sandmann's attorneys and said, you know what? Take care of me. Tell me what to do. Uh, do what you did. Do for me what you did for Nicholas Sandmann. But he's a putz. Is Kalura an excellent example of waste of talent? I don't know. I mean, Kalura was an amazing powerlifter in his time. I mean, his 650 raw bench is probably one of the best bench presses of all time because he wasn't wearing a bench press shirt. But what do you mean waste of talent? What was he supposed to do with that? I mean, he did what he did. You know, maybe he could have gone further. Um, you know, he trimmed down for bodybuilding. He won the Mr. Florida, but he probably wouldn't have gone anywhere as a pro bodybuilder. Um, so I don't know what you mean by that, but I don't want to knock Kalura. I mean, what an amazing guy back in his day, to be honest. I mean, his 650 raw bench, I put that's got to be in the one of the top 10 bench presses of all time. I mean, for Christ's sakes, um, Bill Kazmar did 661 with the bench shirt. Uh, Now, granted, in the 80s, the bench shirts were crap, um, but still, Bill Kazmar did 661 with a crappy bench shirt, and I think Ted Arcidi, the famous pro wrestler, I think he did 705 with one of those crappy bench shirts from the 80s. These bench shirts these guys use nowadays are nothing like the crap that guys used back in the day. Oh. I don't think Andrew Kalura wasted his talent. I kind of admire the fact that he switched to bodybuilding, got lean, won the Mr. Florida. That's fucking awesome. You know? Yeah, he didn't take it to the next level. He didn't go to nationals. He didn't even try for his pro card. But who knows? Would he have gotten his pro card? Maybe. You know, would he have made any money as a pro? Probably not. I'm not going to charge my phone in the pool. Thousand-yard stare father has arrived. That's right. I like that 1,000-yard stare. You think about it right now. There's some teenage girl on a rooftop in the Ukraine right now. She's got her 1,000-yard stare on, and she's got a old bolt action rifle she inherited from her grandfather. And she's waiting for sunrise and for some Russian soldier to make one mistake, and she's gonna vaporize that motherfucker. I like that. I like the, you know, I like the Ukraine. You know, I understand their government's corrupt and it's not a perfect democracy, but those are good people. And Vladimir Putin is a fucking asshole. And if we got to put some Russian soldiers in body bags to get the fucking Russian people to overthrow their ruthless dictator, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, think about it. So, some teenage Lithuanian, or not Lithuanian, but yeah, Lithuania, they're next. If Putin gets away with this, you don't think he's going into Lithuania? But um, some teenage Ukrainian girl right now is more of a badass than any of us could ever dream of being. Oh, uh, dude, Russian soldiers are starving. Do you guys see that video of them fucking raiding a fucking Ukrainian gas station, stealing all the fucking candy bars? For Christ's sakes, those guys on those guys in the front lines for are starving to death. Rus- Russia's not. Russia can't get supplies to them. They're dying. Oh, it's not going to be long until those guys are going to take off their Russian uniforms and just walk west into the Ukraine and try and assimilate into the fucking country. Would you rather defect and walk into freedom or return to Russia as a loser? Did you see that girl sing Let It Go? No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Russia are winning, Father. I wouldn't call that winning. There's almost 10,000 dead Russian soldiers. For Christ's sakes, that isn't winning. Yeah, they may have flattened a city, that port city. Um, yeah, that city's destroyed. Jay, you're a leftist loser. I don't think so. I'd be more impressed if you called me a Nazi loser. Um, I'm definitely not leftist. If anything, I'm too far right wing. But yeah, Russia fighting against the globalists, Father. I don't. Yeah, globalists. Oh my God. I mean, globalists like Joe Biden that want to start buying oil from fucking Iran and Yeah, I'm not saying Zelensky's a good guy. He's an idiot. I didn't say that. But Putin's worse. Putin is by far worse. Jay is a rhino nerd. Come on, man. You're comparing me to like Mitt Romney and John McCain? That ain't me, brah. Putin is Jewish. I don't know about that. I know Zelensky's Jewish. Father.
Now, he might fall.
Ukraine is extreme right. Yes. Father. Father is extreme. Charge phone in room. Right, Shaburnger. Yeah, big, right. Father. Ugh. Yeah, right. I'm with Ukraine. Why you guys be trying to be against me? Putin is a that that's one of Putin's arguments is he wants to denazify the Ukraine. Big J's a Nazi. Who would I say that out loud? Don't 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 clip that and tag my employer. Oh,
Okay? Go get a car. Yep. Saltwater pool. Ski. Not too bad. Need a pillow. 11 hours and 600 miles. Where'd you come from? Today we just came from Knoxville. Yesterday we left out of Virginia.
room key's not working?
That's awful, of course.
Must have been too close to your phone.
No, my phone was on the other side. Actually, my phone was in my hand. I think I phoned them this time.
Dito the dog. This pool looks suitable for drowning you know who. Are you talking about infanticide? Is that the right way to say it? Infanticide, where they murder newborn, like in China. Like if a child comes out female, they drown it because they're only allowed so many offspring. I think in China, I wish I could say it like Trump says it. China. China. In China, I think they drown retards. Ooh, I said a bad word. I said the R word. I think in China, they drown all sorts of undesirables. Uh, is Steel Reserve hard to drink? Not at this stage of the game. The first one is nasty. All right, we're down to 5%. John Smith says, for my anus. What's that mean? Yuck. I'm not going to charge my phone. I'm going to let it go dead. China. The virus came from China. Father, give us your Marlon Brando Apocalypse Now impression. I can't do that on request. Last night, I had a dream of a snail crawling across the edge of a straight razor. Father is very pog. I don't know what pog means. What's pog mean? If pog means I'm fat, yeah. Mm. Piece of garbage. Oh, okay. Yes. Fat ass white girl. Skinhead father. Oi, oi. Mm. Mm. Skinheads have their faults. They're definitely not good people, but I'd probably rather be with a bunch of skinheads than a bunch of PMs, to be honest. Mm. Jason Blaha seemed to do pretty good in this powerlifting meet. I can't criticize the man. Oh. Made in England, skins forever. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'd rather be with a group of skinheads right now than a bunch of PMs. I'm not saying skinheads are perfect people, but hell, I could enjoy myself at a bonfire, Shaburnger. I could definitely be drunk around a huge fire with a big group of skinheads. I could be drunk on Steel Reserve and say Shaburnger and have a good time. Pierce Brosnan says, "Father, do you know we love you?" Mm. Father, will you marry my mother? I'm gonna have to say yes. It's a charge port inside the pool. I'm sure the David Allen Coe. I love that man. Now, he, here's a tip about the jukebox from Father. Every bar in America, unless you're in a very special place, seems to get some PMs after midnight. So what Father likes to do at about 11:30 is put a 20 in the jukebox and play nothing but David Allen Coe, so that when the PMs start rolling in after midnight, they don't feel welcome. Not welcome. Nothing says not welcome more than David Allen Coe cranking out of the jukebox. That's Father's jukebox advice. Uh, I saw David Allen Coe in Arizona. That's amazing. Favorite TV show of all time? I can't give you that answer, but I'll tell you my favorite era of television. Um, had to have been in the early '80s, and I believe it was CBS. And at 8 o'clock was The Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno, and uh, who's the actor that played him before he was the Hulk? Bill Bixby, right? Was it Bill Bixby? Anyway, 8 o'clock, Incredible Hulk. 9 o'clock, Dukes of Hazzard. And then 10 o'clock, Dallas. You could literally. This is before cable. You could just put your back in Detroit in my day. That was Channel 2. You could put Friday night. You could put your TV on Channel 2 and not have to touch the television for 3 fucking hours. You had the Incredible Hulk at 8, Dukes of Hazzard at 9, and then Dallas at fucking 10. It was the best 3 hour block in television history. Oh, I remember I used to walk down to John's party store, and I used to get a fucking couple of Mountain Dews and a big bag of Doritos every Friday night. Incredible Hulk, Dukes of Hazzard, and Dallas.